If this video showed up in your feed, if you searched for it, or if you're a regular subscriber, chances are you're already interested in stock footage or stock photography. So let's talk about the big question. Is it still worth it in 2026? First, let me explain why I feel qualified to talk about this. Back in 2012, I started uploading photos, illustrations, and vector images with very little experience and no formal training to a platform called Fotolia, now Adobe Stock. I was a complete beginner. Since then, I've earned over $120,000 from stock media, with around $110,000 of that coming from the last 4 years. I'm not saying that to brag. I'm saying it because if I could do it, anyone can. Everywhere you look online, people are saying the same thing. It's too late. Too late for crypto. Too late for YouTube. Too late to start a business or a side hustle. And honestly, there will always be people saying that. The real question isn't whether it's too late. It's whether it's right for you and whether it makes sense for you right now. Personally, I still believe stock footage is absolutely worth it. For one thing, the barrier to entry is very low. If you're watching this video, you probably already have a camera and an internet connection. And that's enough. You don't even need a camera. There's a good chance you already have photos or videos sitting on a hard drive that could be earning money for you. You might be an amateur photographer or a professional shooting travel, real estate, weddings, or commercial work. Either way, you probably already have usable content. One of the biggest advantages of stock media is that you don't need to build an audience. You don't need to be active on social media. You don't need a website. You don't need to market anything. You upload your work to agencies that already have customers, and they handle the selling for you. Tools like Stock Submitter make this even easier. You upload once, add your titles, descriptions, and keywords, and your content gets distributed to multiple agencies. There are even tools that can generate titles and keywords for you. Photokeyword.ai is one example. You upload your files and it creates keywords and titles using image recognition. If you want to sign up, there's a link in the description where you can get 10% off your subscription. For me, stock footage is also deeply satisfying. I get to travel to places I enjoy, create content I care about, and share it in a simple way. Over time, it builds into something meaningful. You start to see what works, what sells, and what you actually enjoy creating. There's something powerful about knowing that a photo or a clip you made was useful enough for someone to pay for it. Maybe you've tried stock footage or stock photography before. Maybe you uploaded a few files, didn't see many sales, and walked away. If that sounds like you, I'd encourage you to look at it again, but with a different mindset. Instead of focusing on sales at the beginning, focus on quality and consistency. Think like a buyer. Ask yourself, what would someone use this for? Where would this clip appear? What problem does it solve? Set aside some time, maybe 10 hours a week, to upload, curate your content, and write strong descriptions and keywords. Keep doing that and let your portfolio grow. Don't stress about results early on. I'm not saying this is easy, and I'm not saying it's for everyone. But if you clicked on this video, maybe you just needed a bit of encouragement to give it another shot. If you're already uploading stock photos or videos, let me know how it's going, good or bad, in the comments. That feedback helps others, and it also helps me decide what topics to cover next. If you're subscribed, thank you. I truly appreciate it. If you're not, consider subscribing and hitting the bell so you don't miss future videos. Thanks for watching, and I hope this was helpful.